The best laptop for photo editors should be a content creator's dream come true. It should be a powerful machine that's equipped with a zippy hard drive, stocked with artist-friendly ports and jam-packed with relevant photo editing software. And of course, as a photo editor, you'll also need a beautiful display that's capable of accurately reproducing a wide range of colors. Overall, the Yoga C930 is a very portable device, though pure laptops designed primarily for portability are significantly smaller and lighter. Think 13-inch MacBook Pro rather than new MacBook Air, and you'll have a decent idea of the portability proposition the Yoga offers. As for the capabilities of that screen, it's a 1080p panel courtesy of high-quality IPS technology and with touchscreen functionality. Speaking of which, that extends to stylus support, and indeed Lenovo has bundled a stylus that slots neatly home when not in use and charges while it's there. Nice. Of course, being a 2-in-1, the marquee feature is the 360-degree hinge, allowing the system to fold around on itself and convert into a tablet. It's an even more important feature here, thanks to the Dolby Atmos speaker system that's been cleverly built into that hinge. The Lenovo Yoga C930 has a lovely screen. It's punchy and pleasing, if not searingly bright, with deep colors and strong contrast. Granted, the fonts on this 1080p model could be sharper, but the relatively modest resolution does mean that running at 100% scaling is an option while retaining font legibility. There are no visible differences between the Intel and AMD versions of the Surface Laptop 3. You get the same sleek aluminum notebook that's just as thin as the 13-inch model. The Surface Laptop 3 ended up being a great laptop to bring on my basic economy flight, as it slid into the interior sleeve of my stuffed backpack. Centered on the lid is a reflective chrome Microsoft logo that gets swallowed by a large silver metal surface. Open the lid and it's more of the same smooth silver aluminum. Here, however, a gray keyboard and touchpad provide a pleasing color contrast. The Surface Laptop 3's slanted back edge gives the laptop an aggressive stance, but the simplistic design is a bit boring, especially without the Alcantara finish. The Surface Laptop 3's only connections are a USB-C input, a USB 3.1 Type-A port and a headphone jack on the left side. A lone Surface Connect charging port is located on the right side. Unfortunately, the Surface Laptop 3's USB-C port isn't the Thunderbolt 3 variant, a forgivable shortcoming on the AMD version but not on this model, considering Thunderbolt 3 is an Intel technology. No need for an array of dongles because the creator-friendly MSI Prestige 15 is equipped with 7 ports. On the left side, there are a pair of Thunderbolt 3 ports. Both can be used to charge the laptop with its 90-watt power adapter. On that same side, there's also an HDMI 2.0 output, plus a 3.5mm combo audio jack. On the right side, there are 2 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A ports and a microSD card reader. The large island-style, backlit keyboard is easy on the eyes. The jumbo-sized white letters and characters on the stone-colored keycaps provide a soothing visual experience, especially for users who don't have the best visual acuity. Squinting will be a thing of the past with this perfectly scaled keyboard. Outlined with a lustrous, bluish-purple trim, the super-wide touchpad features a quick-response fingerprint sensor on the top left corner. The coolest part of the MSI Prestige 15's design is the 180-degree lay-flat hinge that allows users to convert the laptop into collaboration mode. In other words, you can push the display all the way down to the surface, and press F12 to digitally flip the screen upside down to face someone sitting across from you. This is an excellent feature for collaborative creatives. Using a special metal alloy comprised of nanocarbon and magnesium, the LG Gram 17 is ridiculously light given the size of its display. It weighs 2.95 pounds, which makes laptops with smaller 15-inch screens seem overweight. Would I travel with this machine? Yes. I used it on my bus commute, and even though the display is huge, the chassis is compact enough that it wasn't encroaching on the passenger sitting next to me. However, I found myself lowering the screen brightness so no one could snoop on my screen. It's weird to see a laptop with a proprietary charging port these days, but there it is on the left side of the Gram 17. That left side also houses a full-size USB 3.0 port, Thunderbolt 3 USB Type-C and an HDMI port. 2 more USB 3.0 ports, a headphone jack and a microSD card slot line the right side. The LG Gram 17 supports quick Windows Hello logins via a fingerprint sensor built into the power button. The 17-inch screen on the LG Gram is simply gorgeous. No, the 2560 by 1600 resolution isn't 4K, but this panel is plenty sharp and bursting with color. The Legion Y7000 features a sleek, iron gray aluminum hood that curves down to an angled hinge with vent grills that are reminiscent of a sports car. The white Legion logo sunk in the middle glows as if it were the source of the Y7000's power. Its ABS plastic interior is lathered in black, and Lenovo's standard keyboard illuminates the keys with white backlighting. The Y7000's bezels are noticeably slim, but that comes at a cost for the webcam, which is placed on the bottom bezel. The hinge is attached by one solid piece in the center, creating a slim gap on the left and right side of that part. The Legion Y7000 has a good selection of ports for gaming and streaming. On the left there's one USB 3.1 port and an audio jack, while the right side has one USB 3.1 port. The back of the Legion Y7000 holds the rest of the goodies, like one USB Type-C port, one mini display port 1.4, one USB 3.1 port, an HDMI 2.0 port, an Ethernet RJ45 port, the power jack and a Kensington lock slot. The Legion Y7000's 15.6-inch, 1920 by 1080p panel is surprisingly colorful and sharp, but it could be brighter.